Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This question number 10, B and 10C I have given to solve, and I'm starting now. So all of you get ready. Question number 10, A part and B and C part. I think B part. This is B part. And what we do, okay, we do rationalize. So 3 plus 5 iota, multiply 3 minus 5 iota, and divide by same number. 2 times 2, 3 minus 5 iota. Adrita, you just joined now, so have a look only. And after class, redo these questions. Otherwise, okay. So have a look. Then inshallah, I'll start new part. So Adrita, 3 square 9 and the square of 5 and square of iota. So 5 give you 25 iota. And you know iota square Adrita minus 1. So that is why when a square of iota comes, I write here minus 1. And finally, this is a minus plus 15, 25 plus 9, 34. Let me check. Yeah, 34. And this 2 cancel with 34. You got a 3 minus 5 iota over 17. You stop it? No, don't stop it here. Split. Taiba, you got a same answer or different answer?
Same, sir.
Thank you very much. So I think idea is very, very clear. So this is okay. And let's go for the next plan. And next plan is what here? Okay, this is okay. Now part number 2. Part number 2 is almost same story. Part C, I mean to say. So this is done. And now I'm doing question number 10C part. So 2 iota minus 1 over 1 plus 2 iota. Multiply up and down by same values, just opposite sign. This is called sign changes. This sign change is called conjugate, and multiplying up and down is called rationalize. Now I can multiply 2 iota with the both values. So I got 2 iota in this. So minus 2 2s are 4. And iota into iota give you iota square. Minus multiply both values, minus 1 and plus 2 iota. Divided by, now first term same, second term same, sign opposite. So square of the first value minus square of the second value. So I think this part is very, very clear. So, so what I can say here, this is a 2 plus 2, I get a 4 iota. Okay, this is a negative 1, negative plus 4. So out of 4, 1 gone, so negative 3. Negative 3 plus 4 iota. And is 1 square, and I square of 2 give you 4, and square of iota minus 1. So this is minus 4 and plus 4. So ultimately, I get it minus 3 over 5 and plus 4 over 5 iota. And I believe up to
Sir,
here.
positive 3.
Again?
Positive 3.
Positive 3, let me check. Yeah, correct. This is a negative and this is a plus 3. Thank you. It means this is a positive and this is gone. Thank you very much. So this is done. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we done a quick revision. So sake of your knowledge, because these kind of question I have seen in past papers. So I want to give you number 12, 2 parts. Same story, same technique, same working. So I'm not going to help you. First you try. Okay, then I'm going to do this question. And what is the method of this sign? You know, it rationalizes, so no cos theta with the opposite sign. So iota sine theta. So multiply up and down what with a cos theta negative iota sine theta down and up. So I think is rationalization process. And same in C part. Okay, so let's think about and try, and let's see how you're able to solve it. So take your time, and then inshallah I will do both questions myself. Okay, student, let's start here. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. As I said before, whenever we have to convert into this format, what is method? We rationalize. And rationalization position, the condition, you know what to do, process. So multiply and divide with the same values and keep the values same up and down. Only take conjugate, and conjugate means I sign change. So cos theta minus I sine theta divided by cos theta minus I sine theta. I think this is okay. All right. So, but if I continue further, what is the method of doing? Because you know it very well. If the upper part one multiply with the both, we get a same answer. I think this is no need to do a so long work. It's no long. Okay. So cos theta minus iota sine theta. Now first term same, second term same, signs opposite. So you know square of the first term minus square of the second term. This is a process. So cos theta comes here, iota sine theta comes here. So if I proceed further, cos theta minus iota sine theta, and you know it very well, square of cos square. Here important square of iota, and you know very well square to iota is -1. So it means this give you minus and minus plus, and square of sine give you sine square, and that you know it very well. Sine square plus cos, because one in denominator you write one or you don't write one, no problem at all. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, this is done. And this is a x and this is called y. So I believe the part is very, very clear. And I have given two questions. If you look at carefully, I have given 12b, 12b, and 12c. So let's talk about 12c. So this is a question which I'm going to start. Get ready. So 12c. So what a question is, same idea, same planning, little bit complicated. That's it. Cos theta minus iota sine theta. So I will rationalize. I'm saving my time. I'm multiplying up and down. I mean the numerator and denominator with the same value but opposite sign. So this is not negative. I will take positive. So iota sine theta, and same story cos theta plus iota sine theta. Now denominator, you know it very well, nothing hard, because first term same, second term same, and you know signs are opposite. So I can do directly square of the first term minus square of second term, the way I've done on the top. You know, a plus b, when multiply with a minus b. So first term same, second term same, signs opposite. We do square of first term minus square of second term. Same thing I am going to apply here. So cos theta, iota sine theta, believe nothing hard. But upper part, I can't do that way. So I either have to multiply cos with the cos, this multiply, then this multiply, this multiply. Okay, I can do it. Or because I can sense that is a totally same, like k into k become k square, x into x become x square. Or I can say cos iota sine the whole square. But I think multiply, no problem. Cos into cos, I got a cos square theta. Cos into this, I get iota. And cos and sine, write any order, you no problem. Cos theta before, sine later, or sine before, cos later. So this multiply with that. So I get a plus iota, cos theta. Hold on. Cos theta into sine theta. And this multiply with that, I get plus iota square, because iota into iota, iota square, and sine time to sine give you sine square theta. So this is done, and all of you know that iota square is -1. Okay, this is a -1, so I get this minus sine square, and minus sine square right with beside of it. So cos square theta minus sine square theta. This comes from here, and these two values totally match. So like x plus x give you 2x. So iota cos theta sine of this one, if you add them, we got a 2 iota cos theta into sine theta. To simple algebra. Down square of cos, I get cos square theta. Square of iota give you iota square, which is -1, minus into minus plus. Square of sine give you sine square. And you know very well this is 1. So no waste of time, simple. Leave it. And this is my, and cos square. Yeah, here, if you leave it here, full marks. But sometime Sometime he say no, convert into further, here I can write iota before and 2 cos theta sin theta separate. If you remember, this is what formula? We have two formulas in trigonometry. I'm writing all those formulas and get ready. And hold on before I start. I just drag this slightly here because I'm writing the formulas here. And what are the formulas? If you remember, cos double theta has 3 formulas. First formula is cos square theta minus sine square theta. Same approach, sine has another formula, that is 2 sine theta cos theta. So is this match or not match? Match. It matches. So it will come here. It does this match or not match? Yes, it matches. So it will come here. So final form, if you leave it here, full marks, no problem at all. Otherwise cos double theta plus iota sine double theta. So alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. I believe the point is very clear. And let's go for the next plan. Okay, student, now I want to go for the next plan, and that is square root plan. How to find square root of any complex number. Okay, so I think I can take a question from here. This is so simple, I take little complicated. So -3 plus 4 iota. So -3 plus 4 iota. So let's start. He can ask you find square roots of -3 plus 4 iota. So this is a question. So let's see how we can deal it. Okay, so basically, first of all, but just before I start, you want to give the basic concept. If I ask you, please find out the square root of 16. Okay, I'm saying find out square root of 16. So what do? You will write it root 16, and you must write plus and minus. So it means plus and minus 4 is our answer. So what is the story here? So let's say I can say here that -3 plus 4 iota is my actual question, and I want to find square root of this. So I assume, because here is so simple, I can write plus and minus 4, but here I don't know what is answer of this expect. Okay, expected answer. So if I don't know, I will assume because complex answer. So a plus I write it here, a plus iota b, and I write outside plus and minus. It means root of this. This is a very interesting part. I repeat again. Why I wrote this whole statement. Look, 16 root, if examiner asks you, find out square root of 16. So what you will do, you will take a root of this, and answer is coming here. So it means same story. Root of this here, and root of this is here, and this is answer. So this is answer. So there is a resemblance. This is a question, this is a question, this is answer, this is answer. So I'm going to find my answer. So here I know plus and minus 4, but here I don't know what is answer. So ultimately, if I get an answer, is the value of the A and value of B, I will get my answer. So get ready. So I hope so you understood why I wrote like this, okay? Because I planned that square root of this is some number. When I don't know some number, I will take a complex number. A plus iota b, I can write any variable. Even I can write here like this, even x plus iota y, no issue at all. And why I wrote plus and minus? Because you know that whenever you find square root, it always give us 2 answers. That is reason behind the scene. Okay, so now I will go to continue. And what is my ultimate target? My ultimate target is to get x value and y value. If I get my x value and y value, and then I can convert into complex number form. So let's start. So solution start from here. So how we can start? First of all, I will square both sides. So when I square both sides, left hand side I square, right hand side I squared. What will happen? So let's see what happens. Hold on. Left hand square, I square and square root will cancel out. I get this answer. And square of plus remain plus. Square of minus will become plus as well. And ultimately, I get this kind of thing. I repeat my words. What happened here? Square of this, root gone. And square of this, it convert this format. You can ask me, where sign's gone, sir? So answer is simple. Plus, square of plus is plus, and square of minus remain plus. That is why both signs are gone and convert into plus sign. Now, what is my main target? My main target is xy. So I'm using squaring identity. First term square, 2 into first term second term plus second term square. Repeat. So this x will come in first two brackets, and this iota y will come in next two brackets. This is a squaring identity. Squaring identity. There's nothing hard to understand. We've done in basic lower grades. Okay. So square of x and 2xy iota. You write iota before, after, no issue at all. And this is square of iota and y. Look, I tell you here, square of iota and y, we can say is iota square and y square. This is a -1 because iota square is -1. So I got a -1 to y square ultimately. So I get it here. This answer is coming -y square. Okay, now very interesting part going to start from here. I will make a two equations. How come these two will give a real equation? Look, I'm going to make it x square plus x square minus y square. I put in bracket just sake of your understanding. And 2xy, I put in bracket and iota outside. So I got these two equations. I'm going to make it. I just write a word here comparing both sides. And when I'm comparing both sides, this is called real part and this is called real part. I get two equations from here. First equation number, and this is called complex part beside of I. This is complex part beside of iota. So 2xy equals to 4. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Now I will solve them simultaneously. Ultimately, get xy, and that I will plug in here. I will get my answer. So let's try to achieve. I have two options. I think make x or y subject here or there. I think here is easy. So I make x subject or y, no issue at all. I make a y subject. So this 2x will go under 4x. It becomes like this, and y equal to 2 upon x. So I label this equation as number 2. Okay. So let's proceed. This value of the y, I'm going to plug in it here. I'm writing here put y equal to 2 over x. Okay. When I plug in there, student, what happens? Let's look at here now. 2 by x square equal to 3. X square minus 4 over x square equal to 3. Multiply whole equation y x square. What happened into? If I'm x square here, I will get x to power 4. If x square here, this will cancel, become 4 only. Into here, x square become 3x to power 2. And finally, I get a quadratic equation in this kind of format. Okay, now I can factorize and get two answers. I can apply quadratic formula or factorize. 4 ones are 4. I know minus 4x square and plus 1x square will give us this the same values. X square common. I got x squared minus 4. If you don't like factorization, although you must understand and like, but because easiest way, time saving, or second option, quadratic formula. And look, student, I am approaching to my answers. Two answers I'm getting, x squared is equal to 4 and x squared equal to minus 1. If I take a root of this side, I get a plus and minus 2. If I took a root of this side, I get a negative plus and minus of -1. And all of you know root of -1 is iota. So short story, this will give us what? Plus and minus iota. So because this is iota, very, very clear. But for a while, I will ignore. We can continue even, but because ultimately our target is to get x and y value. So why we more going for a tougher way when we have an easy way? So I'm going to choose this answer, one time +2 and one time -2. So we'll see, inshallah, we'll get our answer so easily. So this equation, I will use it here. Y equal to over x. So y equal to 2 over x. And one time positive and one time negative. So y equal to 2 over x. When I plug in 2 here, so I get what, students? I get it here, y is equals to 1, and here y is equals to -1. So what are the complex number I'm looking for? X plus iota y. So x plus iota y is the first answer. If I plug in 2 here, I got 2, and plug in 1 here, I got iota. So alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. First my answer. Second number, if I plug in same story here, this -2 plus it, put it here, I get -2, this put it here, I get negative iota. So this is my second. It means our 2 square root answers are, so 2 square roots are 2 plus iota and -2 negative iota. And I believe the concept is very, very clear. And I'm going to assign a question. So yes, student, now I'm going to assign a question to you and just find square roots. Roots, he said, means 2 roots, okay? So I think better idea to try this question now. All students take your time and try this question. I'm going to stop the recording. So same concept, okay? I mean, root of negative 21. Let me write again. And negative 21, negative 20 iota is equals to plus and minus x plus iota y. And then you're squaring both and you know what to do. So take your time of the end. I'm going to stop recording. Then inshallah, I'll do this question myself. Okay, students, so have a look now. What is technique to do? As I said before, so negative 21, negative 20 iota is question. If I take a root of this, I will get a x plus iota y, but outside I get a plus and minus. Okay, I will square both sides. When I square both sides, I will get left hand side root will finish automatically, and right hand side I will square of plus is plus, square of minus is also plus, and ultimately I will get this kind of form. Now, students, what I will do it, and I use squaring identity. First term square plus 2 into first term into second term, and plus second term square. Here x, here iota y, here iota y. Okay. Now, negative 21, negative 20 iota, square of x plus 2xy iota. And here, you know, square of iota and square of y. So negative 1 into y square. Ultimately, I get here negative y square. So I think it's clear. Now I reorder x square minus y square. I write alone. This is called real part. And 2xy alone with iota is called complex part. Now I'm just saying here, comparing both sides. Compare real component and the complex component. So if I compare real, this comes equal to this. So I can say here x to power 2 minus y to power 2 is equals to negative 21, equation number 1 done. After this, 2xy is equals to negative 20, this equals to negative 20. So I will make a x subject or y. If I make a y subject, this 2 will divide and I get negative 10 by x, equation number 2. Yeah, so I'm going to plug in this value here. So if I plug in here x squared negative and negative 10 by x whole square equal to negative 21 squared and negative 100 over x squared equal to negative 21. Take LCM, it's become x4 minus 100 over x squared is equals to negative 21. It multiplies there. I get this kind of form. Okay, so finally I bring it back in the middle here. I get a negative positive 21 x to power 2 minus 100 equals to 0. So okay, so 20 I can go for if I go for quadratic form 100, so 10 tens are 20 into 500. Okay. Okay, I think I can go for quadratic formula even. Okay, so if I go for quadratic formula, students, so let's have a look. X square equal to negative b plus and minus b square minus 4a into c. No need to show full working after this step. Directly give answer. You can ask why you put x square, because x square is same. So because whenever x4 is here, so half power comes here always. Okay, I think this is easy to do now, and I'm going to give the answer directly. So first answer I'm getting here is negative 25. Yeah, second is coming 4. Yeah, factorization also possible, and you can take 25 and 4. 25 into 4 give you 100. Okay, this is clear. And now if we take a root of the both side here, I get a plus and minus root of negative 25. Same story here. I got a plus and minus root of 4. Here I get it here plus and minus root 25 separate. and -1 separate. And I got a plus and minus 5 iota. Here I get a plus and minus 2. As said before, iota part, if you ignore it, no problem at all. So I ignore it. If you take it, no issue, but I will ignore it. And I'll take positive and negative answers too. So if I take x is positive 2 and I can take x is equal to -2, and I will plug in back in this equation, y is equal to -10 over x. Y is equal to -10 over x. Here I get a y equal to -5. Here I get y equal to +5. And my complex number was this. So this 2 will go here and -5 will go here. And that's it. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen is a -5 iota. This is my first square root. And same way, if I plug in this -2 comes here and +5 comes here. So this is turned to be -2 plus 5 iota. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I got 2 complex answers and that he was looking for. I hope so. The concept is very clear. Yes, student, this is October 17. You can see this question. Okay, all students try this one, please, for 5 marks. So he's saying that find out 2 square root of this complex number. So first you try, and then I will do this question myself. So take your time, please. Yes, student, I'm going to do this question myself. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. 8 minus 15 iota. So let's say square root of this is a complex number. I'm writing this time a plus iota b or b iota, no problem. And I write outside plus and minus. So squaring both sides, root will finish here. And I will get it here, a plus b iota square. 8 minus 15 iota is, so square of the first term plus 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. Here a comes, here a comes, here b iota comes, here b iota comes. So I think this is a simple algebra, a square, and this is becoming -b square. I'm writing here now, and 2ab iota. This is a complex part, this is a real part. And now I'm comparing both sides. When I compare both sides, so what happens, students? So this is equal to this, and -15 equal to that. So I get it, a square minus b square is equal to 8, equation number 1. And 2ab is equals to -15. So I can make any subject, but b is okay. -15 by 2a, I got our equation number 2. This value, I'm going to plug in it here. Little bit complicated algebra here going to come. And this is a value I'm going to plug it inside. So like this. So -15, hold on, let me check. Yeah, correct. -15 divided by 2a. So I get a square negative, this is a 256, wait a minute, 225, because the square of 15 is 2 to 5, 2 and 5, yeah. So this is a 2 to 5 over 4a square is equal to 8. LCM for a square is LCM. I get a 4a to power 4 minus 2 to 5 equal to 8. Cross multiply 4a4 minus 2 to 5 and equal to 32. 8 4s are 32a square. Reshape it. So 4a to power 4 negative 32a square and minus 2 to 5 equal to 0. Okay, now I can check it if I apply quadratic formula. So a square is equals to -b plus and minus b square minus 4a into c divided by 2a. No need to show further working, directly answer from here. So let me check. What is answer going to come? So I'm getting here 2 answers. One answer is coming -9 over 2. And second answer I'm getting here, 25 over 2. So, take a root of the both sides. So when I take a root plus and minus root of negative 9 over 2 and plus and minus root over 25 over 2. So, student, here I get a plus and minus. Negative 9 over 2 separate, root 9 separate, root minus 1 separate, root 2 separate. So I get a plus and minus 3 iota over root 2. So this I will ignore. Although I just show you working, all you can say from here, ignore it. Save your time, ignore at this level. No need to show this working. Just for your knowledge, I have done it. So what is here? Plus and minus root of 25 is a 5 and root is 2 separate. Now I'll make it 1 plus here and 1 minus here. So a is equals to 5 over root 2 and a is equal to minus 5 over root 2. And I'm going to plug in this answer minus 15 over 2a. Minus 15 over 2a. And a value, I'm going to plug in it here. It's a 5 over root 2. Make sure it's fraction in fraction. Fraction in denominator, short story. Negative 15 and negative 15 over 2 times 2. Let me recheck. Yeah, it is true. It is correct. So negative 5 over root 2. Okay. So, this root 2 will flip up. Okay. Or you can type in calculator 5 ones of 5, 5 threes of 15. 5 threes of 15. Okay. And hold on. I got it. I got what? Negative 3. This will go up root 2 over 2. So this is my first part. Hold on. Wait a minute, please. Let me recheck it. And I make it easy for you. Maybe you get it in easy way. Hold on. I write 5 in denominator, 2 times 2. Again, fraction, and I get a 5 and divided by is root 2. So yeah, what I get it. Wait a minute, it's 15. Sorry for that. Yeah, so this is correct. Okay, what I got answer. Same story here, student. This is negative and negative here positive. So 3 root 2 over 2. Here negative because this negative will stay there, but negative into negative positive. So I think clear. Now I write a answer a plus iota b. A is this, b is this. So let me write it here. So 5 over root 2 and plus, not plus, this minus comes here. Minus 3 root 2 by 2 iota. So this is my first answer. Let me recheck. Yeah. And a minus iota b gives us what? A is negative 5 over root 2. And this is a negative already. And this is going it here with a negative sign. So 3 root 2 over 2 iota. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. And I believe the concept is very, very clear. And the question is a little complicated, but I think concept is clear.